My video for August 29th, 2017 is entitled The Insanity of War on Terror. I don't know who Steve Hughes is, but his video, War on Terror, is excellent. I hope some people get the message of this stand-up comedian. We live in an insane world. Yes, people get mad at me when I challenge our concept of a creator God. I was taught that God is all-knowing, all-powerful, and everywhere present, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. I'm sorry, but those qualities do not register in my mind anymore as even remotely reflecting the state of the world in which we live. Many escape, or at least try to escape, through so-called spiritual practices that amount to nothing more than denial. It goes like this: what you focus on expands. What gross nonsense. We will never see improvement by ignoring the actual situation in which we find ourselves in this human life experience. I pray to have all my so-called codons activated so that I can do more than just shine a light on the problem. Yes, I want to connect with the part of me that is able to respond in a concrete, here-on-earth manner. Pie in the sky is simply another escape. We deserve more, now more than ever. I almost was going to delay making a video while it's still dark outside. But then I had made myself a little note about Steve Hughes' video and put it on my page that I prepare the blurb and the title and everything. And I noticed that my note to myself when I was sending out the birthday greetings. But I woke up 4 o'clock this morning and was praying for a friend of mine who I was unable to reach all weekend. Apparently, she's not been logging into her Facebook account, and when I try to call her, she hasn't set up her answering system to be able to respond. So I can't even leave a message. I've been trying to reach her on Facebook and through email, but again, there's no response. And that's really where a lot of my focus has been, because I'm really concerned about her well-being. She's been going through some challenges of late, including health challenges and family situations. And she's very much in my prayers and thoughts. But then, as I said, when I was sending out birthday greetings about 5:30 this morning, I noticed my note regarding Steve Hughes' War on Terror, and I instantly said, okay, that's what I'm going to talk about, because it's insane. The whole idea of having a war on terror, which war causes terror. So you can't win a war on terror. I mean, it's impossible. But this is the kind of insanity our leaders propagate to us through the television and other media, trying to get us to grab the idea that they are doing all they can to stop the terror. No, they are creating the terror. They have no intention of stopping it. You don't get peace by going to war in any situation. It's more and more insanity, just like the insanity of New Age, New Thought religions that teach denial and what you focus on expands. And it's insane that there aren't any concrete solutions to actually remedying or changing the situation in which we find ourselves as human beings on planet Earth here in 2017. We've gone on lifetime after lifetime for millennia, and who knows how much longer, trying to deal with a creation that has gone awry, where the malevolent beings seem to be in charge. And I would love nothing better than for some switch to be turned on in humanity that apparently these malevolent beings turned off, so that we would have our talents, gifts, and abilities restored, so that we can actually be the creators that I'm told we were created to be. We weren't created to be puppets and just malleable to some dark influences. We have to have that natural abilities that I believe God gave us at the beginning. And yes, I'm saying God because I still believe there has to be a prime creator. This idea of coming from nothing is insane. Well, there is no God. Well, then how did we get here? Well, it was a big bang. Oh, and who caused the big bang? Or what caused the big bang? And how can something come from nothing without it being actually created, without there being a prime cause, a primal cause? And so there has to be a primal creator that's behind the nonsense of an insane God that is jealous and fearful and wants worship. Anastasia had it right, but religions have it all wrong, because all religions have been infiltrated by the forces of darkness to get us to become sidetracked over fighting which religion is right. All of them have elements of truth, and yet none of them are right. Love is right. It's right for us to love our neighbor as ourselves, because our neighbor is part of ourself, because self is all it is. That's God. That's what had to have ultimately been the creator of all this, because it's what we see manifest. Things don't manifest by Big Bang or accident. They manifest by cause and effect. And we see the effect. Getting to the cause is our challenge. And we have to stop going to war. We have to have love eradicating terror, not by a method of warfare, but by a method of embracing and reaching a greater understanding. And by understanding, I don't mean standing under something. We've been standing under something, a lie, for a long, long time. It's time that we get out from under the lie and stand for the truth, that we are capable of loving. We really are. If only we weren't brainwashed to think that we're the only ones that are right. That's what keeps us from loving. That doesn't bring us to love. That takes us away from love. Why is it so hard for people to get that message? Why have we squandered possibilities for so long and allowed ourselves to be brainwashed for so long by fake religion that goes nowhere but around and around in an endless cycle and circle that never liberates us truly and sets us free, so that we can build a world that works for all creation, every bit of it, that we can transcend the situation in which we find ourselves and become more than conquerors through love, not through war. That's the message that I have to share. And I wish there was some way I could cut through all the bullshit and all the brainwashing and get people to understand what to me is a simple truth, and get out of the convoluted scheme of control that we've been under far too long. Thank you for listening, and again, namaste.